Okay, it's Friday, it's day 8, and it has been a full week since you've been working out, so give yourself a big old pat on the back. Sticking with this first week can be really hard sometimes, so good on you for actually making it here. Obviously, the results will not come unless you do this hard work that you are sticking with. I know it's a hard truth, but you don't get the results if you don't put the effort in. It's just one of those things. Now, we're going for a big full body workout today. It's going to be a little bit of an evolution of last week's as well. I wanted to make sure that we have definite progress coming, and we're going to throw in some new moves, throw in some new reps and timings and stuff as well. There's going to be a little bit of core work there too, although I am making sure that we are limiting that because tomorrow is a full core day for you. Alright, well let's get into it. Level 1s, again you have options. You can play through more of the story and take down Drago in World 1 if you haven't, or you can follow this playlist, your call, whatever you want to do. This is a development of the full body workout from last week, but it involves those newer moves replacing some of the jogging sections used last time. We'll start with the knee lift, the dynamic movement which moves the hips, quads and core with light intensity before doing 10 reps for the squat. Keep those feet planted, knees in line with the toes and drop so that your hip joint is lower than the knee joint for full range of motion. We'll then do the front press and overhead press movements. These two combo well to work shoulders, chest and arms. For the front press, a slight lean forward will increase the tension on your a slight lean forward will increase the tension on the pectoral muscles, making this more effective. We'll then do Warrior 1 pose, a fun yoga movement that involves a static hold with the legs in a half lunge position whilst having an easy bend to the side. The game gives breathing instructions for this one, and you should make sure that you're following them. They make it a more effective movement. After this we go for 2 cardio areas. I've selected Disturbance Meadow and Dash Along Tower, but if you haven't unlocked them yet, any of the others with the hashtag aerobic tag will do here. Finally, 2 of the lighter ab movements, which is knee to chest and seated ring raise. Keep your body up for seated ring raise and only move your arms from the shoulders. This should let you feel a slight ab crunch when your arms are down. Well done. Level 2s, we're progressing from that full body work from last week with a few more advanced moves thrown in, but we are going to start with the knee lift to get the body warmed up fully. Keep the upper body straight for maximum work on your posture as well. And then we'll go for 2 great leg moves, squat and overhead lunge twist. Now the lunge twist, albeit a ab fit skill, involves a hold with the legs, so the intensity builds up over time with this one. Make sure that you twist only your upper body here. After this we have a trio of upper body exercises aimed to cover all of your major bases. Back press gets your spinal erectors and lats as best as possible. Bow pull focuses on the shoulders, rhomboids and trapezius muscles, and tricep kickback really focuses on your upper arms, especially the triceps. Once you're done with these, we're going to hit some aerobic movements. Knee lift combo is a great full body aerobic exercise, and then the sports and highway jogging area combines jogging with some twisting abdominal movements that will wake up your oblique before we finish with a small taster of tomorrow's work, the leg raise followed by the open close leg raise. These will hit the rectus abdominis at the end of this good session, but will also fire the hips in both frontal and sagittal planes of movement, adding variety and utility to this session. Level 3s, your full body session starts here. Fire off a set of hip lifts to get the glutes working well for the wide squat move. This move hits your adductors as a focus as well as the glutes and quads, which is an excellent addition to the move. Overhead lunge twists, isometric hold with the hips and glutes rounds out our leg work today, but we still want to tackle some more of the posterior chain, so we're going to do overhead bend next. This adds on additional back work, helps bracing our core and gets us ready for the back press, which is the next move. This focus on the spinal erectors is fantastic. Going up the body here, we then go to the shoulder press, which is here to train the shoulders and biceps as well. Makes a good finish for your arms. For the aerobic section of our workout today, we look to sidestep and ring raise combo to make use of multiple movement planes and to keep things varied and fresh. I've put these at the highest amount of reps, and I'm figuring because it is such a light movement, it's probably going to be okay for you no matter what you usually set your reps to do it for these reps. We finish the set with a little bit of core, and we're doing knee to chest for its postural and abdominal benefits, followed by the open closed leg raise, as its movement and intensity make for a good finisher here. That's the spirit. Nice work, everyone. I know these days are really tough, but these sorts of sessions are the ones that really help you build. So this is really good. This is really good work that you're doing. So well done. Well done. I'm happy with how things seem to be progressing, how people are responding. But yeah, let me know if you've got any comments and such. And we'll get into today's Fit Fact. Hydration. drink water. Look, it's very much a key to the body. You may have heard that the body is made up of like 70% water, so you've got to keep topping that up. Now, as far as how much you should be drinking a day, obviously it depends on what you're like. I say a minimum of 2 litres of fresh water a day. That's a bare minimum. Now, obviously, depending on heat and exercise exertion, you're going to lose a lot through sweat and urination and stuff like that. So if you can hit the 3 litre and above mark, that's fantastic. Obviously, don't go silly, because if you drink too much, you'll never be able to get away from the toilet. And I think after like 55 pints, you can drown yourself or something like that. There was a story about that, although I think that's one of those myths that Mythbusters may have done. Anyway, thank you so much for your time today. Let me know if you've got any comments, and yeah, good luck. I'll see you tomorrow.